before I get to that, there are a few things I missed. Let's. You could get desk chairs anywhere, um, but just gonna add. This this looks like a pretty sleek chair. Okay, so a chair. Okay, and okay. Work Pro 1000 series ergonomic mesh mid back task office chair, something like this. This looks nice. Okay. So, a few other things too. Um, of course, if you have the room, but um, we're gonna go stick with the Alpha collection, okay? Um, and as you can see, um, there are different sizes here. This would be nice. So you could just maybe let's add this and add this. That's a nice garment bag here. So let's add that. Okay. Okay. Also, some other accessories that you could always add. Collapsible shoe bags. You could always add this. It's a collapsible, so you could, for every, let's say you want to go to your bag. Okay, add that to the bag. View the bag. Okay, and you probably want okay, I think 2 is good. Okay, 2 would be good. Okay, all right, and you just add 100. What was it? 175 for each pair of shoes that you get, or 375 for each pair of shoes that you get, so that you can keep them in these shoe bags. Okay. I was looking at the need for a suit, and since you won't be wearing suits every day, this is also where your personality can shine through. That's a nice choice, but I wouldn't go with that. You want to look presentable at an interview, so something very conservative like this. Okay. Yeah. Make sure it will be available in your size. So 44, 42. Anyway, so let's say 42 long. Okay. It's a classic fit. 3-button. Wait, undarted. Oh, okay, but it'll still work. Made in the USA. Okay. Well, that's nice, ain't it? Okay. Also, So that covers the suit. A blazer. They have a few different blazers to choose from. Also, your personality can come through. If you feel bold and want to go with this, or if you want to be a little bit more understated or kind of sophistication here. Solid Fox Air Blazer. This looks pretty nice here. Okay, I'd go with something like this. This is, well, they're not going to have it in the size, so that's okay. You can always get the buttons. You can always change the buttons. Tropical wool blazer. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Let's keep looking, shall we? Okay. Dress shirts. So there's Oxford cloth. Now, you don't want to gum it all up. Okay? With a lot of shirts. Okay? Personality. Okay, personality. Now, I'll go with this. Okay, white. Let's say 1635. Okay. That way, if you have to take the sleeve in, it'll give you a little bit more room. Maybe the shirt like this, if you're going into college, you're probably going to gain some weight. So you might want to go up on the neck size, but leave the length about the same. So I'd go like that. Depending, like if you're a 15 and a half, 34, then go up to a 16 with this Oxford cloth. However, on a dress shirt, that's a different story. Okay? But with something more casual that you probably have unbuttoned more often than buttoned up completely, then go up a neck size, half an inch on the neck size. So let's go like this, okay? All right. Now, Oxford cloth. Pinpoint. A pinpoint. Is there any way to... So right here, that would be nice. Let's add that, right? 16 and a half by 35. Okay. We are in luck. So something like that. So the cloth, okay, I don't know if you can see this. A pinpoint is a little bit finer weave here. Then the Oxford, if I go back to the Oxford, the Oxford cloth, it's still really nice. Very subtle difference, but two white dress shirts. And I guess this is where your personality can come out, but with a stripe. But here. Okay. 16 and a half, 35. Okay. And let's find that pinpoint again. Oh, here. Oh, I think I might have made a mistake there. Okay, so you notice that these are the button-down collars. Here's one with a French cuff. I'd avoid that at freshman year. Maybe, but I'm looking for a collar that isn't a button-down. That's white. Let's see. Maybe the only option. Okay, right here. Spread collar. Something like this. Now, this you'd want to fit around your neck just right. So 1635. Okay. Doesn't have to just necessarily be from this brand, but I'm just doing this as, where to, so that one could better see, what these essentials look like. Let me go back to the cart. Now we have 3 white dress shirts. The gold label, Oxford is a button down. It has this, I like this texture more. So, gold label. Okay, let's remove this one. So we have 2 button downs, a white and a blue, and we have 1 white dress shirt. Okay. Without the button down collar. Okay. Now, sports shirts. These are nice. This is, I guess, where your personality comes in. You have, but for me, I like graph checks. Okay, so linen, cotton. So this is, you see, this is where your personality can come out. This is a lovely little shirt. Okay, so let's add that. Okay, and then maybe one more of the sport shirts. Maybe getting a little bit more color. Or no, maybe not color, or maybe not sport shirt, but another dress shirt. I like this in the red, and there's where you can get your color. Okay, 16 and a half, 35. Okay, there we go. So I'm getting that collar a little bit wider, so I can avoid having too much ring around the collar. Okay. All right. Building up this wardrobe here. Okay. Trousers, pants. Okay. Good to have. Seersucker. No, let's stick with cotton chino trousers. Okay. And maybe since we have a suit in gray, maybe here, tropical wool here, a darker shade. They have it in 34, okay. So the tan, like a, right here, that's pretty good. All right, now, a pair of jeans, or two pairs of jeans, 4 products as far as the denim is concerned. Buck Mason, white or blue, slim fit, standard fit, indigo, maybe think about jeans later. A sweater. What catches my eye here in the sweater world? Excuse me. This, most certainly, since that's not available, this red. Okay. And there's a sweater, but actually, no, it's better to go with, keep one navy, or no, one nice sweater for the holidays, right? And then the other, I'm looking for black, navy, blue, navy. Maybe navy, charcoal, navy, black, right here. So I get an extra large anyway. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, a little bit black with the refined look there. That's gonna be nice. Okay, move on. Polo. You know, I'm not a big fan of polos any longer. But if I were younger, I'd go with something maybe like this for a rugby shirt, you know, to work out in or something. Maybe something like Yale rugby, Yale, Dartmouth. So here they have the Ivies, the Ivy League. But since I'm trying to be as universal as possible, I like yellow's bold. I go with that. Have it. That's nice. Okay. Now, more. Okay. Tuxedo is a must. Shawl, or I like this one. Okay. So they have it in long. Okay, that's good. You know, you'll also have to get a tuxedo shirt. Self-tie. Is this pre-tied? Oh, right here. It's not knit. Reversible bow tie. It's up to you. Wing or go with the wing. Okay. You have to trust me with the tuxedo. Okay. Pretty tight self tie. Tie cummerbund. Silk cross grain cummerbund. Okay. Okay, add silk cross grain bow tie. Okay. There we go. One more thing. It's up to you, but black onyx. Okay. It's also where you could have a little bit of the pearl. That might be a good choice. Have the option. Okay. So, oh look. And also you can use this for a future French cuff shirt. So, okay. Now, shorts. Not a one is long enough. Okay. Yep, not one is, or not long enough. T-shirts. Cotton crew neck sweatshirt. Here we are with the Ivy League. Let's go a navy sweatshirt, and that's that. On outerwear, now so it's good. Already into the Ivy Leagues. This, it's already sold out. That'd be good. But outerwear. It's a navy. We're gonna have to go elsewhere. Okay. I should make a note of that. Now, accessories. You'll need a tie. How to look for a good tie? One that's as universal as possible. One that that's very nice. I like this one. Okay. 100% silk. That's good. Okay, now we're down the accessories. Now, hats and caps. All right. Already in the Ivy Leagues here. Oh. A minute. Belts. Oh, I know where to get socks. Okay. Let's see. Belts. So, but before belts, Okay. Okay. We'll have to look at the footwear. Okay. Right here. Okay. This is a calfskin. It's leather from Alden. Um, Balmoral. Okay. Closed lacing system. Oxford cap toe. We're going to add black. Okay. That's good. And also just do brown. Okay. And Alden. Okay. We're going to have that. Loafers, casual shoes. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Shell cordovan. Oh, this is nice. Okay. I like that. So let's do this in brown. And that's your boot. Okay. I know it's a shoe, but it will be your boot. You're not, okay. But anyway, let's go footwear. Do they have, these are okay. I don't think they'd be comfortable though. Okay, for running or anything like that. Okay, footwear. Boots. Yeah, no, we have boots. Okay. All right, back to accessories. Okay. Scarves. Belts. Oh yeah. So, not shell cordovan. We're looking for calfskin. J-Press Italian leather. Do they have? Okay, brown, black. So go up a size or two on your belt. Brown belt. And a black belt. Okay. So, okay, now, scarves. We'll avoid that. Okay. And, underwear, boxers or briefs. They don't give you the option for briefs. White. Okay. Accessories. Oh, pajamas. Oh, these are awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, so another thing, swimwear. Oh no, we'll find somewhere else. So bags and wallets. We have the wallets, but however, it is nice to have a dress wallet. Okay, we have the DOP kit. It is nice to have a dress wallet. Well, I'll keep hunting for that. Okay, pocket squares. No. Also, these handkerchiefs. Okay, always carry a handkerchief. Always, always, always. Okay. back to pocket squares. I think something like that's very nice. So notify me when available. Oh, darn it. Okay, but let's just say a pocket square. Hopefully it matches. Hopefully you're able to find one that matches well with your tie. Darn it. Anyway, here's I suppose that might work. This might work, but okay. It's a pocket square. Okay. It's different than a handkerchief. Okay. Now more accessories. Okay. Yes, you will need a watch of some sort. For freshmen, I mean, look at that. That's really nice. However, you're a freshman, but let's, you know, it's sold out, of course. We'll keep our eyes out. Okay, that could be another video. Cufflinks, collar pins, and stays. Oh boy, that would be amazing. Okay, we're not there yet. Okay, so, but collar stays, yes. You want to have those. Okay. Accessories. Tie bars. Yes, you want a tie bar. Something simple. I'm just going to put it in there. Simple. Okay. You don't have. It would be better if you played polo. This would be nice, but I'm just using it as an example here. A tie bar. Blazer buttons. You could always look at your blazer buttons. They have look at this. Okay. Okay. Fragrances and grooming. Okay, we're gonna add some different books. Keychains. No, those are other accessories. See, these. This is just an example, right? You could get a pennant. Okay, these are the ones they have available. Rice. Okay. But it's nice how they have them. It looks like they have them framed. That's nice. Okay. Okay. So where would I go? So sports shirts. We have one in blue. However, what about okay. Some running shoes. Make sure you get your right size, okay? And made in USA. Come on. Okay. You have your sweatshirt. Woven short for your running shorts. Blue. Anyway, I'm not gonna get. You get to choose whichever. Maybe these running shorts aren't the best. But maybe a pair of shorts with socks. Oh. Socks. Oh, go here. Most definitely. Right. Go here. These socks are amazing. Okay, just so you know, highly recommend. Okay. Also, their dress socks are great too. I just recommend this brand here. Okay. Everyday compression. You have, let's see, the merino wool. Okay, they have, that's it. Let me take that off. Knee high. Dressy. So they're nice. Lots of socks to choose from. Okay, but as far as tennis shoes, for running, I don't know. That's pretty nice. They'll look dirty after a while. But play around with your shoes. I mean, it's another thing where you get to show your personality. Okay. You could always try to limit yourself to things that are made in the USA. 990 V6, 990 V4. Okay. That's a solid shoe. Lashed you. Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. But I'd say those are some basics. Okay, let's go back. Review some of the basics that I was looking at here, like this wonderful cart. Where can I view it? Okay, your cart. Check out. Is it just going to give me a total now? Not going to show me this wonderful list over here. Okay. Boxers, your belts, some casual brown shoes, bloucher, a brown cap toe, black cap toe, your brown and black belt, maybe maybe a woven belt. Okay, well, that's all my internet has for today. So, I'll see you next time.